Bang. It didn't work.
Brother,
Okay, resetting. Loading, it's buffering. We are live. Salam.
Hey yo, bro, salam alaikum.
Welcome to the
rahmatullah
stream. All my tubbies and my twitchers.
bruh.
Still need to find a proper name for my community. I don't like calling you guys randos, because you aren't randos. You aren't randoms in my life. I want to get to know y'all. I mean, on a viewer and broadcaster relationship, not like a deeper relationship.
Bruh.
We getting into parasocial vibes there. However, I don't want to get to know the people that do enjoy my content, because I do want to know what type of things interest you, at least on that level, so I can continue making some very high, unlimited content for all of you. Chat, welcome.
Hey yo,
Salam.
bro, salam alaikum. Rahmatullah barakatuh.
Salam. I am a little bit scared of what is going online, because I haven't been online in a while. So I'm a little scared that I'm gonna find something crazy. Taslima, we did watch Spider-Man also. Update, Spider-Man, good movie.
Oh my god!
Well done to those people that made it, that directed it, that acted. Some good acting on the male side and on the female side.
Bruh.
All around. Well done. Got your Tom Hollands, you got your Zendayas, you got the CEO of Six. They all clutched it. Hey, the chat is back on the screen. Yeah, I'm trying to... We got a few chatters last time. I would love to have YouTube chat as well on the screen, but I don't think Twitch allows us to do that. But I also think that I am not affiliated. I am not a partner, so it shouldn't be wrong. But then also I don't know how to set it up, so it is kind of my fault.
You're stuck naughty!
Unfortunately, I'm a lazy baka, chat. Lazy baka. Yeah, I have to apologize again, chat.
Brother,
No, here we go again. Yes, I did say that I'm sick, whatever, but I do still want to be consistent with the streams. We were also very busy with wedding stuff. Someone in my family got married. It was beautiful, chat. It's kind of, it is a weird feeling because it is a cousin of mine and we obviously grew up together, and kind of it's weird for me because I still think of them as like a child.
bruh.
Like I don't think I see them as an adult yet, even though they're working, even though they have responsibilities. They still seem like this innocent child to me that is very, actually not innocent. Now that I remember, the specific person was very selfish to me in the past. I couldn't play with any of her toys.
Bruh.
So I'm still tilted about that. But yeah, I still remember as that person. So yeah, it's kind of cool how people can change. And maybe she will share her toys this time. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I wish them the best for their marriage though. They had a beautiful wedding. Unfortunately, the weather was ass. The weather was so bad. Dude, this weekend in Cape Town, I feel like some people might have actually considered moving just because of the weather. Because in the week, right, remember it to be not that bad. I remember some cold nights. It is winter here after all, but I don't remember any rain. Maybe on a Thursday. It was very warm in the day. The sun was out at least. And then immediately, it's almost like the world, the universe, Allah was like, look here, we're gonna bring the moody vibes on your wedding day. You're just gonna have to make the most of it. And sometimes you, especially on this stream chat, we know that feeling. Something can go wrong, but then it's on us. Hey, is it wrong? Or can we just, switch it up, make it work for us? And that's what I think, hey, the ladies, y'all are good at doing that. See what we did there? Yes, chat. I know I'm in a shy state right now.
Bruh.
But this is a stream where I just want to show you some strong women, some women out there. I don't mean strong in a physical way. I mean strong mentally as well. And they have presence and genuine, they have order, chat. Yeah. No, not to meme too much, but it's good examples, not just for women out there, but for guys too. And I wanted to focus in the streamer space, but it is, I think, only Women's Day in South Africa. Hey Alex, how you doing?
Bruh.
How you doing, bro? We are commemorating, celebrating women. It is Women's Day after all in South Africa. So I'm not sure if it's Women's Day all around the world. Let me just see that Women's Day, South Africa, Women's Day. Is it national or is it international? I think this is the national one, right? Thomas, how you doing? How you doing? Adi, welcome to the stream. Hopefully, we all on the same page when it comes to, hey, there are women out there killing it. Good examples of success, good examples of perseverance, good examples for what the world could be in the future, where equality is the main focus. Chat diversity, chat DEI. Hell yeah. We love that shit. We love it. Hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm even welcoming people that might not be considered feminists. I would like to also engage with those people. So if you disagree with me, don't feel scared to leave a comment in the chat. We are going to address it though.
Bruh.
We will address it. But yeah, I hope you're all having a beautiful weekend so far. I am just happy that tomorrow I don't have to work. Oh, and of course, I'm also happy that we are celebrating Women's Day. Women's Day for international is on the 8th of March. Is that a holiday though? National Women's Day. So yes, okay. So now I understand. This is National Women's Day. This is when there was like a protest that was happening. I believe today, I think it was very, very pre-apartheid time in South Africa. Because now, okay, it is South Africa's Women's Day. I just established that. Thank you, Google. You actually worked for once.
Bruh.
Thank you so much. Wow, the best source of information. Let me just see if the YouTube chat is working. Welcome. Yes, welcome everyone. Okay, we are still live. That is good. Thank God. Okay, awesome. So, chat, in South Africa, women struggle with a lot of things, and this is why we have to have a day to celebrate women, to remember the heroes of the past, the people that kind of set the stage for women today. And I would hope that there is some messaging, some words where women of the past, they fought for certain rights. They stood with men, but also for themselves. That's the thing. Women in South Africa have a lot of struggles that men don't face. That is just reality. And it is involving a lot of systemic safety risks. Let's call it that. That is a nice way of calling what is essentially gender-based violence in South Africa, which is actually something that was addressed very strongly last year. Was it last year or 2024? Because it was about time, chat. Remember, there's almost every year. It is getting to a point where it's every month, every week, where you will see something on this page. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it's on Instagram. We did see some drama with this page in the past, but I think it's called Women for Change. There we go. Women for Change, South Africa. Despite the politics, chat, despite the drama that they were involved in the past, they serve a very important purpose. And that purpose is highlighting the struggles that women face. Because a lot of people don't like talking about these things, especially when you're around people that are genuinely struggling. They don't like to burden you with those things. They would rather face it themselves, chat. And that's why this platform is important, to make sure that you have a voice, that you do not need to hide away, chat. That there is some repercussions to some people's actions. But now I'm actually seeing, okay, so I'm thinking Women for Change, South Africa. I think there's another page on Instagram. I can't find it now. I think I do follow it, but you guys see, I'm already noticing my own misogyny.
Brother,
How dare I? And you know what's funny, chat? Genuinely, just on my side, that I have a lot of women friends. I have a lot of most of my loyal viewers are women. And I feel like I am given a certain responsibility because of that. It is not just randomly. Not everything is random. Yes. So I do want to show you that this channel supports and will act as a platform to push for better safety, better resources, better facilities, better infrastructure for where women can actually be empowered and they can thrive, especially in communities that struggle the most, chat. Because this country, especially in Cape Town, it is very prevalent. It is very obvious to see that smaller communities, in a lot of cases, I don't want to make it a race issue, but in your colored and black communities, let's just say that if someone from a white community or someone from a more rich, a more how do you say, opulent community faces some sort of gender-based violence, the media will cover that much more. They will push that much more than cases that happen in colored and black communities. And then it actually, what blows up in their face is social media, because those communities are very highly active on social media. Most of our popular and influential content creators out there, they are communities that are from black and colored neighborhoods, at least on my feed. Yeah, maybe I'm racist against white people, who knows? Maybe, chat. I might just be. I might just be, though. Oh my god. Anyway, that is a joke. That is a joke. If you did, can you see the format of this stream? We have a Palestine painting behind us. We're in a shiesty with a flower on this. Like, yes, take some things that I talk about seriously, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have a joke, have a laugh about things, even though it is a serious topic. It is a serious, important. It is a potent stance to make known and to support in such very, very, very violent times, chat. So yeah, there is women in the streamer space that I did want to highlight, but yeah, just to close off a little bit, from like a more local, the local struggles, the local, what would you call it, chat? The local crimes that women face. Not to get too deep into it, I really tried to make this stream lighthearted, but it's not lighthearted stuff. User Timo Love says, trading fragment the 100M, cocky and milky 581. Are you saying I can get views? I don't know what language you're talking. Thank you for watching the stream. Peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me just I'm gonna have to remove you because I have no idea what you're talking about. Mortis, hey, thank you for watching though. I'm not gonna, I almost added you as a moderator. Hectic. Pin message, no thank you. Yeah, can I remove the message? I can remove it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're promoting. I don't know what you're saying. Maybe say it in English. I just saw trading frag. I don't know what that word means. Bruh. So, hey, Mortis, if it's not promoting something, you can type it again. Just in English, maybe. Hey, go on Google. Translate that language to English if it helps. I don't even know how you're on the stream understanding me right now. I feel like if you understand me, you can type it in English. You know what I mean? Thank you, sir. Anyway. Chat, the stream is always all over the place. I appreciate the viewers that do stick along. I'm just trying to have fun with what we are talking about, regardless of how heavy it is. It is maybe my personality or defense mechanism to make not light. I don't want to make light of anything, but there always is sense of humor that comes with tragedy. That's what I believe, and that's why I also think good comics. You have your Dave Chappelle's. You have your. I was gonna say Chris Brown. There's another Chris. I'm not thinking of him though. Bruh. Chris, otherwise. Yeah, my brain is fried also. That's the other thing. But chat, even though, yes, I will get stuck sometimes. I might not make sense. Chris Doc, thank you so much. That's why the chat is there. I appreciate you for watching and paying attention. So I do really appreciate the people that do stick around and kind of filter through all the bullshit that I say, because I can say a lot of shit. Appreciate you. Hey, the ladies. I fuck with you. Oh my god. So yeah, on South Africa's side, chat, because it is difficult for women to walk at night, even with someone. Not just alone, even with someone. It is difficult for women to go alone on public transport. And I'm not just talking buses. I'm not just talking about taxis. Chat, we have heard incidents of Uber drivers. Incident of Bolt drivers. I think that's like a reason why Bolt or one of the other services that was in the past got deleted, because their safety measures weren't in check. Because I believe there was incidents of drivers kidnapping women and assaulting them. You can look it up, chat. We are not going to get into details, but those things happen. Chat, I've been in... Sorry, not I've been in, but it almost feels like I've been in, but... where I've listened to stories where women really have to be very careful when they go out in public. And that doesn't mean you always have to be laser focused 24 hours. You need to be, locked in on all of your surroundings. Sometimes you have to, but South Africa is a very interesting environment or place to see, where there's kind of both sides, I think, because it's the image. It shows an image of safety. It almost like wants to be a European country. It wants to be, a country where you can go out at night. That's why the tourists love coming here, and then they get robbed or they get murdered. It's quite bad. So there is always the awareness that something could go wrong. I've experienced this in the friends that I have, the relationships. My wife has also told me a few stories, and to know how aware you just need to be in public. And I feel like it's so different for a guy, and it's very difficult for a guy to also shift that mentality that, yes, I maybe can defend you. Maybe if something happens, I can make sure that you are safe, but there's always that chance, chat, of something going very wrong. And that's what you see in these stories on news. And you don't want to be another statistic, chat. You don't want to be one of the posts of these Instagrams, on these Instagram channels like Women of Change. You don't want to be an example for something like that happening. So you have to be very sure of your surroundings that something like that doesn't happen, so you don't have to go through that chat. That is so disturbing to me, that is a normal thing in South Africa, that women kind of have to accept it. And that is because of the numbers, chat. The numbers is so high, where these fucking trash bags, these scabs of people, I almost said something bad. Let me pause there. Hey, the shiesty is absorbing into my body. These troglodyte scum of men that do violent things like this, that have bad intentions, that go out to see if there's any women that are vulnerable. They set such a bad example for men. And that's why a lot of women don't trust men, especially around them. In South Africa, especially. So there will always be like a normal life example for this. If someone is taking an Uber chat, like as a guy, I'm just chatting normal, friendly to this driver. We know we making jokes, maybe also we get to learn about each other a little bit. There's nothing to like really. There's almost like that layer of anxiety is not there. But for women, you kind of have to be careful what you're saying. You have to make sure that this guy is not, he can kind of flirt with you too. And yeah, he can just kind of be nice with you at the end. And then, oh wait, this driver is actually a scumbag. Not surprising. It's not, and that's why it's not everyone, right? It's not everyone, but yeah, the numbers, the stats, how often it happens, how much. The reality is that women kind of have to avoid to being isolated in outdoor environments, and that's so sad to me, chat. Because South Africa is a beautiful place, so many different people, but there is a lot of people that take advantage of someone they believe to be vulnerable, you know. So yes, this channel supports, advocates for women's safety, better infrastructure, better living conditions in general, chat. Holy shit. Is that so much to ask for? Anyway. Chat, we cannot live without women. There is so many cool examples on Twitch, and I just want to kind of show you, chat, that, oh my god, what is this? This is so bad. I kind of don't want to show this, what I'm talking about now, because I said something on X, right? And maybe, you know, things are a little messy on Twitter. Holy shit. Bruh. But I just typed in a streamer's name, and like some AI edit of them came up. Some deepfake fucking photo. And that is now the other thing that now women need to worry about. Like, what is it? Unconsensual identity theft, basically. Yeah, these these guys online are absolutely terrible, but we're not going to focus on them. Chat, there is multiple. There is so many cool examples online to show you of women just doing it out there. Chat. They doing it. They are locked the fuck in. Ah, yes. Thank you. Chat. I'm going to focus a little bit more on the streaming space and a little bit of my own people that I follow personally. So I hope that you do appreciate this little montage. Chat, you know, we cannot appreciate the women out there without acknowledging the impact of... Oh, wait, shit. That was supposed to be more dramatic. Maya freaking Higa, bro. I am constantly impressed by Maya Higa. This is one of the first streamers that I watched. I just love how down to earth and how kind of normal she is in the streaming space. She is herself, chat. She has her own sense of humor. But she's just before what we know she does as like a cool thing. I just want to say, like, there is a reason why certain people are good streamers. Obviously, just like there are certain people that are good plumbers, electricians. Obviously, what the fuck are you saying? Bruh. But chat, she's just very likable. And I think she's like a good example for someone or a lady to just be comfortable with herself. Like, you don't have to pretend. And I kind of like that. That's why I kind of like streaming too. It's kind of unfiltered, chat. It's unscripted. And I think these people kind of do it well. And one of these people is Maya Higa. She is not only... Oh my God. I need to... There we go. Okay. She's not only entertaining to watch, chat, but she also loves animals to a point where I believe she is now a conservationist, and she has raised so much money for protecting wildlife species, for protecting some animal legacies. I don't know how better to say it, but genuinely, and if you're talking about Twitch, I think this is one of the examples. I'm not just for ladies, but for streamers, chat, for people out there that you can see the potential on how, if you love what you do, this is where you can end up, chat. You can actually do some good in the world, chat. I would love to be on that path wherever the streaming experience takes me. I would be blessed to go even close to something like this. And that's why I also think it is important to show what you stand for, chat. That is why I have that in the background. That is why I say that this channel does support better rights for women, better rights for equality. On different levels, chat. We're not just talking about, public sector. We're not just talking about public spaces. I'm talking about private entities as well. Talking about the job market. Employment equity is a real thing. Yeah, Elon Musk needs to get his ideas checked. I think that's why Twitter is so fucked, because of the kind of twisted view he has on the world. Because I know he sees South Africa for the actual good policies that we have towards employment equity, towards making sure that there is equal opportunities for everyone, especially those that were facing oppression in the past, before apartheid, before those policies were made. So I think we are on the right path. I don't think we're there. I think we can do better. And that's why I think that this upcoming election is going to be important. And it is very difficult to choose politicians to support in South Africa, because I think we're still finding our identity after apartheid, chat. I think South Africa is struggling with a lot of things, but a lot of our states or provinces almost like act differently. Not to the point where it's like USA, where they have different kind of laws for each one, but it's almost as if Cape Town wants to be its own thing compared to what Gauteng is doing, compared to what Durban is doing. And the people that are in power that do kind of see that, okay, if we work together, maybe we can build something great. Maybe we can, hire our chances of making sure that there is good resources that are utilized for good utilities that are needed in poorer communities, to uplift those poorer communities. And it just kind of doesn't happen. There's always like a stalemate. There's always a reason, or unspoken of reason, where we just accept it. We were like, okay, it's not working, whatever. Then we vote for the same party in power anyway. But that's because everyone is kind of, they look as if they corrupt. That's why it's so tough. And I think the upcoming elections for your local government is very important. I hope you register. I think registration is closed. Let me just see something quickly. Registration to vote. I think it's in November. November sometime, then we're gonna have to vote. Shit, chat. This is why I'm so sad, though, because sometimes when you prepare for a stream, there is some things that you want to say, but a lot of the times I just kind of want to be comfortable online. So then I'm like, just okay, let's go live, see what happens. One of the things that I did want to talk about, and I feel so shitty that I didn't get to cover this or give it proper attention, because I see that voter registration for 2026 local government is now closed. So registration is closed. It would have been nice if I did have something like a reminder, or some sort of segment in the stream where I mentioned it. I think I did once, but it was a while ago. It might have been in June even. So something, just more recent to maybe remind people. But I mean, who's watching me anyway? In fact, I feel like the people that watch me don't vote. In fact, I think that the people that watch me, not that I know that they vote or not, but don't know who to even vote for. And I think that's kind of what I'm leaning into, is that it is difficult to kind of find your Zodan Mamdanis, your Bernie Sanders, your Mandelas. There's not a lot of good examples out there of politicians being honest, actually going through and implementing the promises that they made. That sample size is very small. In fact, in that sample size, it is going to be a small ratio of people in that size that are not good up. Yeah, I think the most recent thing that I can remember, there's so many things. These things going on now. And I'm talking about like judicially. I'm talking about in law right now. Cases that is going on. Corrupting cases. I think the president might be involved. I think there is the police minister, the minister of police. They all have ongoing cases of corruption, and I think one of the big ones is Jacob Zuma. I think he is in prison now. I don't even know, chat. I actually need to update that. Is Jacob Zuma still alive? Okay, I think he's very much alive. Is he? You're not the one. Google search if he is in prison. Is people not concerned about this? Is Jacob Zuma in Parliament? In the Epstein? I think that's true, actually. Is Jacob Zuma in prison? No, former South African President Jacob Zuma is not in jail. He is free after a brief booking in August 2023, where he was immediately released under a special remission program to ease prison overcrowding. This guy. Fucked all of us. He literally raped our economy, and he is fine, I guess. That is a crazy world we live in, chat. To think about the level of accountability that is being completely neglected. That is insane to me. Anyway, just to come back to women, yeah, I don't know how we got to here, to talking about politicians that we are probably going to have to vote for, that yeah, we can't even identify is honest. That's how we got W Maya Higa, chat. Can we get a W Maya Higa? Hey, follow Alvea Sanctuary. See what they're up to. I think even in terms of, because that is a conservation company, I think NGO, something like that. And I like what they do too, in just terms of innovating the streamer space. I hope it's live. I think it's 24 hours live. Let's see. I think this is just cool what they do. You kind of see the animals live, chat. They're just living their lives. This is so sick to me. And then you get cute little names. Bruh. 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 Okay, the ad stopped. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we have Mia, the African Grey. We have Pollinator Garden. We have, is that a cow? That is a cute little cow, chat. It is live. It's on the 9th of August. That is cool. And I think if you sub, you can feed them, chat. If you sub, you can actually feed them. And you can see them eating. Ooh, so cute. So cute, chat. So yeah, I think Maya in the streaming space, who is becoming a well-known name these days. I see more people supporting her, which is awesome. And dude, it is just seeing the amount of cool shit she can do on Twitch is amazing, chat. That is something to be proud of. W Maya Higa. And the next one, chat. Now these are more on the big streamer sides, okay? So we have Maya Iga. She is the animal queen. I don't know if that is appropriate, actually.
Bruh.
Yeah. She's the conservation queen. There we go. Yeah. And I'm going to hit the follow button on Alves Sanctuary. I just see that I didn't follow, but I'm going to follow now. And then you have also a VTuber chat. I think that this streamer might even be more popular or just have more recognition in the streamer space in the world. Her name is Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse chat is a very massive, big VTuber, over so many followers. That's a lot of followers on only Twitter. And yes, maybe she has some bruh moments. We all do, okay, chat. We all have our bruh moments. I have a moment like almost 5 times a day. After every salah, I have a bruh moment. And then I don't even salah. Oh my god. Anyway, so chat. Iron Mouse is a very entertaining streamer. She's on the funny side. She does content, collabs, just like Maya Iga. I think they work together too. For some streams, they collabed. They definitely on like the upside of Twitch. We're talking about people with over 5,000 concurrent viewers, chat. That is a lot of people watching. That is a lot of people engaging with the content. They have over 1 million followers. But then you have to see why, chat. It is not because maybe some people will be attached to the character of Iron Mouse. Some people might just like her for being a little edgy. But I think if we're talking about women empowerment, right? If we're talking about ladies that are making a genuine change in the world, I think she's a good example because I believe she is facing some sort of illness, which is the reason why she is a VTuber. She can't be, how do you say, present like I am while live streaming. And that doesn't mean she can't be live for a long period of time. That just means that she's struggling in different ways. I forgot the disease specifically. I wish it was kind of pinned somewhere, but there's some sort of disease that is very detrimental and life. How would you say this? It is a very life-altering disease that I think is, dude, let me just see. Fuck this. I'm not gonna just guess it around here. Let me actually see. Iron Mouse. I'm like trying to like talk out of my ass. I know I'm right. I just want to know a little bit about the details since I am mentioning it, you know? Since I am mentioning it. Okay. Let's see here. It is it this one? Iron Mouse. Everyone wants to know how her face looks on Google. That is so weird. Okay, so it is called common variable immune deficiency. Yeah, so you can understand why I struggled remembering that. That is 3 words, a lot of syllables. And it's something that I don't deal with every day, okay? But it is, again, awareness, chat. And I think that this type of bringing people in to what people are struggling with and kind of make them support what is it. So I'm looking into it now. Apparently a diagnosis that changed everything. I'm reading a diagnosis was a life-changing experience. I was at a point in my life where I didn't know what I was going to do because I got so sick that CVID, is it called CVID? I feel like some people say CVID. It sounds cooler. Bruh. Basically took everything away from me. I found streaming and VTubing and it gave me back my life. I was able to find my voice again and find myself as a person again. Yeah, so she streamed because she has this condition, and it is very cool. Search the actual disease. Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. I already pressed it in, and this was the site that it kind of gave me. Okay, let me see again. Common variable immune deficiency, commonly known as adult onset. Oh wait. Open Twitch and thought I was being robbed. Yeah, you know what the vibes of the stream is? Let me just show you. I didn't know my YouTube is gonna get blocked today because of the stuff that we're talking about, but this is genuinely the vibes of the stream. I'm actually quite sick, Mugiwaru. I didn't want to show my face, and I wanted to make it a little cute. So I might still rob you, but I'll be kawaii about it. But yeah, it's giving this chat. Can I play the song? I really want to play the song. It's such a nice song. You should listen to this artist. He's called, I think it's called Talate, but it's Jari 2A Away. But the song is a banger. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that. I think my YouTube is already cooked.
Brother,
But yeah, it's giving this, right? We're giving Talate. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to this guy. I think he's a cool artist. I don't know why I didn't subscribe already. But yeah, the fit is on. And we kind of twinning too. Is that a flower next to his ear? Can I see? I can't see. Yeah, the drip is banging. The song is banging. The vibes are banging. Yeah, it might be either a flower or a Palestinian flag. Dude, we the same. Can Talate do a collab with us? Maybe someday. Who knows, Chad? Who knows? Watch the space. Then we're just gonna two dudes in a shiesty yapping to each other, vibing, talking about life, talking about perseverance, talking about locking in, chat. Bruh. One day. Maybe we'll even make a song together. Maybe, chat. Anyway. So yeah, Iron Mouse is struggling with the disease. I was still looking into that. Where is it now? So common variable immune deficiency, CVID. Cooler name, CVID. Previously known as adult onset hypogammaglobulinemia. Yeah, I don't know who can say this word better. Maybe you can break it down for me. Maybe we can. I want to see how the bot is going to read this. Okay. Bang. text to speech. How do I say this? I want to know how to say this. Hypo. Oh wait, so can't you just say it out loud for me? There we go. Dude, everything's online.
Hypogammaglobulinemia.
I feel like he said it wrong. Why do I feel like he said it wrong?
Hypogammaglobulinemia.
Hypogammaglobulinemia. Okay. I think I understand. So, previously known as adult onset hypogammaglobulinemia, is one of the most frequently diagnosed primary immunodeficiencies. It is characterized by low levels of serum antibodies, which cause an increased susceptibility to infection. Okay, I kind of get it. So, your body doesn't produce antibodies compared to a normal person. So it is more easily for you to be infected by flu or viruses or things like that. I think that's what it is. And I think like maybe it is even worse, like if you're talking about infections, when you're talking about dust, bacteria. So there is literally bacteria everywhere, chat. Don't you maybe have that? Maybe actually. I'm laughing, but when I read it, I was like,
Brother, Brother,
yeah. Hopefully, chat. Look here, I'm not worried if I have that or not. My body, it runs on faith alone, chat. Allahu Akbar. I shouldn't probably have hit that soundboard. Okay. Anyway, so Iron Mouse, advocate, VTuber baddie, I guess. Yeah, very entertaining, strong lady in the streaming space. I think she's also older than me. That's nothing to like. That's not really a point, but I just wanted to say like she's really been in the space for a while. I think she's been in the space longer than Maya Higa. I'm not actually sure if that's true or not. It might be true flipped actually, but yeah, they big streamers. If the ladies are ever wanting to be inspired, if you're a guy wanting to be inspired and you happen to find them on your algorithm, you happen to find me on your algorithm, then I think you are heading towards a much more stress-free life. A much better life. No, I'm joking. I think what I like about these creators, right, is that they open you up to new perspectives, new things that you maybe didn't know about, and real problems that people are working towards resolving. They want, at the end of the day, chat, the reason why I like them so much, the reason why I chose them to as like a general example, is because they are good examples for people, for good people. Saying good the whole time. I just think genuinely that they're not bad guys, chat. They are bad girls. They're baddies. I'm joking. They are very, very impressive human beings. They are a level above normal, in my classification, and maybe that's why I messed up, because I think they would consider themselves normal. But yeah, I'm just really influenced, motivated, and proud of a lot of the ladies on Twitch, but specifically them two. They have very good personalities. I think that there's a reason why people watch them, you know, chat. And then, okay, this is a jokey one. W women in the chat. W women. I don't need to explain myself. W women, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. And this one is more funny, but hey, we need to break some of the tension, chat. Is there any fictional women that you look up to? And I will tell you, recently, the women that have really shown me what respect means, to respect yourself, maybe even respecting your culture, when knowing that you are being somewhat taken advantage of. So what I mean by that is there's women out there, chap, that sacrifice themselves for their culture, for the people they trust, for the lies that they've been told. But then they find themselves again. Perseverance. They bounce back. I think ladies are also good at that. They bounce back. But I feel like I know what you're going to say. Chat. Joyce from The Polygamist. One of my favorite fictional characters of present time. All of these other hosts, sorry. I just, chat, I now call them hoes. I will even call them bitches. But that's because what they did to my girl Joyce. No, chat, they all have redeeming qualities, except this one, and maybe this one. Maybe both of them. In fact, this one also. But Joyce, she was taken advantage of. She was pushed down. She was lied to. She was assaulted, chat. And she managed to bounce back, have the upper hand, make sure that she doesn't lose her dignity, chat. Bruh. Sorry. I mean, that's not a bruh moment. This is a strong female character. Joyce. I think she is an example of, if there is a situation where someone did malicious and dirty things to you behind your back, that you do not lose your dignity, chat. Remember who you are. A strong, female, independent woman. Yeah. Joyce, I don't know her surname, but Joyce, best fictional woman character that I can think of recently. Hey, you can all be highlighting the mainstream ones. You know, your Zendayas, your Tylers. They all do good work out there. That is not fictional. Why did I think they're fictional? You know what I mean. But I'm more local. I like to see, I like to ground myself in the people closest to me. And I think that story showed a beautiful way. Yes, the guy, super evil, super bad, might be comparable to Thanos, maybe even worse. He might be, honestly, Dajjal. he might be a demon. And she still got out better than him, chat. She still made the most of her reputation and her respect. She didn't lose who she was. Yeah. Anyway, chat. That being said, you have your Tylers, you have your what. Maybe Tyler is a bad example because that is a little more local, even though she's so massive now. But yeah, you have your Beyoncés, you have your Rihannas. But Chad, let's look at a little bit smaller creators, smaller artists, smaller streamers. Chad, I have been watching for these, I won't say like continuously, but I do really think that this streamer is good. Skarachi, yes, VTuber as well. I think that she is very consistent when it comes to her streams, and I think the way she deals with the community, she deals with certain incidents while streaming. I think she's been doing this for a while, but you should really give her a follow. Skarachi, I don't know if that's how you say her name, but yeah, Skarachi, South African streamer, funny actually. And yeah, she is one of the streamers that she will read your message. She's just like me, for real. She won't ignore you, chat. So yeah, I'm really impressed by Skarachi and the amount of time she puts into streaming. And then we have also other streamers, content creators in the gaming space. Chat, I don't know who else knows. I think this creator has a little bit of a bigger following than your Skarachis and your Unlimited Randomness. Sorry, I cannot compare. I cannot put Skarachi on an equal table as me. I'm a little lower. Skarachi's like yeah. I'm a little like yeah. Yeah. So this is someone a little bit more, how would you say, marketable than Skarachi. Sorry, marketable is also kind of gross. I'm grossing myself out, chat. I don't want to say this is someone that is, you know, that is advertiser friendly. I think that is low-key an insult to, that is demeaning. That is not being a feminist, chat. But it's true also. I just think this character, oh my god. Yeah, this content creator is very, what she's doing in the gamer space is very interesting to South Africa. You can watch her videos, you can see what she's got going on, but there is a bigger gaming space in South Africa than you think, and I think people like your Jubilee is her name, Julia Bish Games. I don't know why I thought it was Jubilee. Yeah, Julia Bish Games. I think that in terms of South African streamers, gamers, it's kind of again showing you that you can be comfortable enjoying the hobbies you like. And gaming for ladies has always been something that is, you know, debated. You know, girls only play Minecraft. Girls, this is a girl game. This cozy game. Is this a cozy game? No, it is a girl game. Okay? You know, there's always that point of view. However, especially in South Africa too, but in recent times, I think the view has changed a lot, and girl gamers have a lot of connections that they can make now. They have other girls that also play games. They don't need to always game with your horny male friend anymore. now you can find other girl gamers to also have fun, hardcore game with. Yeah, you did. I remembered. This is just like a side thing, but I remember when I was playing with my friends a while ago, bro. And I think the game was Overwatch, and there was a moment where there was a girl introduced into like our little crew that we had, like our gaming squad, our squad, yo. There was a girl that got added, and then I don't know why, but it was like always this flirty vibes when we like queued up with randos. Like there would always be guys trying to hit on her or kind of call her out about her being a girl, and either like being very, very misogynistic, or on the other hand being super nice to her because she's a girl, and kind of putting her on a pedestal where it's like now you have to just ignore your entire team and then you kind of just showing off because now there's a girl in the lobby. Hell yeah, I'm locked in now. So yeah, it's just weird how in the past girls being in a game kind of changed the atmosphere, but now it's much more normal thing. It's much more of a thing where, okay, a girl's in the lobby, don't be fucking weird, just game. It's because she's a girl in this world. Exactly. And I think in some cases, just verbally, it can be worse, because if we're talking about online, right, you kind of anonymous. So when you behind this veil of being anonymous, having your give me your Ruti type username, your 69420 Derito no scope username, your you hiding behind this blank username. They don't know who you are, so you can kind of say the most horrific, racist, sexually demeaning, fucked up thing. You can harass the person however you want, and you can get away with it. Maybe your account will get banned for like 2 days for being reported so much, but yeah, that vibe was definitely prevalent in the earlier days of the 2000s. I think it was even worse before that, but yeah, the girl gamer was like something where people went like, what, you a girl gamer? You don't cook? You game? That gaming is like made for boys. And like washing stuff and like being in the kitchen is for girls, right? So yeah, it was like kind of a thing like gaming isn't ladylike. But yeah, more people like Julia Bish, I think, has normalized this hobby for ladies out there and has made it their own. Julia Bish Games, I think, for the gaming space in general, I think what she's doing for making like certain communities, I think it's called Interlang, something like that. Let me just see what this page looks like. An authentic LAN, blah blah blah. Yeah, so they kind of get gamers together, and instead of playing games online, you play the game with people like this, and I think it's much more fun. Another girl gamer, I don't know who she is, Jordy. Yeah, W her. Yeah. So yeah, you play together with your buddies, and I think that is nice. That is just cool. I don't know how to give you like a proper example. It is just a lobby, like a local a local lobby. There we go. That's what it's called. So yeah, she does things like this, which I think is cool. I think it's cool, chat, especially in South Africa. And then a little bit on just a content creation side. I have this friend, her name is Jamie, and I think what she's doing for women is cool. I follow this page. I wanted to see how I can get myself involved, but it's only for the ladies, chat.
Bruh.
And I think that is cool. I think that not everything has to be for men and women. Some things, sometimes experiences or type of events can be men alone or women alone. I don't think it needs to always be mixed. So she has kind of created this community for only women. It's a women's social club, and I believe they do some hikes. They have some talks and stuff. But yeah, I was impressed that she started this. I also see that, dude, I thought I followed. Maybe it's because I followed her page. It's actually so funny. Yeah, let me you know what, Jamie, if you watch this ever, bang, I follow that shit. Yeah, but I supported it silently. I always like the posts because I think what she's doing is cool. There's a much more need for women to kind of have fun, and be in a space where you kind of don't have to worry about all of these messed up things that is very open in our environment, in our spaces. I'm running out of words here. So I just know that Jamie is a very strong supporter for kind of connecting women. There we go. So maybe there's a lot of women out there that don't have a lot of supportive friends, that can't go out without being supervised, without being without their hand being held because they have certain traumas that they've experienced. But having this space where women can go on a hike and it's just women, it's just a huge group of women, and maybe it's like other yoga stuff that they're doing. Okay, she's I think she's talking about a lot of things, maybe having picnics and stuff like that, doing like lady stuff, doing women things. And yeah, there needs to be more of those things that should be accessible to women. So I like that this is kind of another platform, another opportunity for ladies out there to meet and connect with other ladies. Yeah, so look into our page. Yes, it is very, very centered for women. Women things. What are women things? Gaming. That we established that. Being nice. Being wholesome. No, I'm joking. There are some things that is more, how do you say, feminine out there. Maybe guys don't want to have picnics. Maybe guys just want to have some coffee. Maybe if there's a picnic, then there would be like a ball involved. Us guys love to play with our balls. Yeah. I love it so much. Yeah. Many there's many female things, there's many men things. You you classify them on your own, it becomes very, how would you say, it becomes very stereotypical when you start to define everything as women things and men things. Yeah, you then become kind of like a someone that just kind of their perspective is very one note. They're not open-minded. You're a closed-minded person, if that's what you're thinking. There's many things to do for different people. But yes, there is some things that obviously people will be like, this is more on the feminine side. That's like saying knitting and sewing are women things and cars and sports are men things. That is an interesting topic, because if we were to look into how the general population thinks, right, they will say things like that. Especially, I feel like in South Africa, they will say things like that. However, I kind of love what's happening in recent times where women and men are expressing themselves to not be in this traditional route that these norms kind of place them in, where women would rather have things like knitting and sewing, and guys would be, you know, in the gym with cars and sports and playing with their balls, you know. And it's kind of become more broader to, if you a female, you can be comfortable with your masculine side, and if you are a male, you can be comfortable with your feminine side. There is a balance there that I think is an interesting conversation, and kind of deconstructing it, these norms, is something that you're gonna have to systematically do, and it's something that is like almost like an ideology shift, especially in some cultures where men have certain things that they do and women have certain things that they do. Certain cultures, certain religions even. So that is a reality where there is things I'd say things, but I'm trying to be very how do you say, I don't mind being controversial. I don't mind being someone that might have a wrong opinion, but to understand the way I think, it's something that is very like you have to consider the bigger picture, right? So yeah, it is reality. That maybe that's what I am. I'm just a realist. When I see how things work, then you can't ignore it, right? So even the fact that you're saying that, see, you kind of showing that there is those classifications that are made, and it's kind of on us that we have to allow ourselves to have conversations with people, to open up our minds, to experience more, because not everyone is Muslim, where the women have to wear their scarves when they go in public places, and men kind of shouldn't be using, okay, men and women, but men shouldn't be wearing gold. Okay, I think women can wear gold. Bruh. Yeah. So yeah, it's those things exist, and it's on us to show that we can be more progressive that not that someone shouldn't be, their rights shouldn't be infringed upon. That's my thing, chat. Like, you can have your little classifications and stuff, but you cannot base that on when policies are being made. You cannot oppress someone because they're wearing a scarf or something like that. You know what I mean? Because then we are getting to a very, very bad place. So yeah, that is just my thing on female things and men things. I don't think of it as determined in those categories, and I have to recognize that it does exist more prevalently, more relevantly in the older generations. So yeah, I'm impressed by what Center and Surge is doing. If we're talking about women unification, that sounds even worse. Women unification. Ooh. Hopefully it's a good thing. It sounds good, but maybe it sounds too it's like it sounds almost like us versus you situation, when it should be us versus the universe. Why do we need to verse someone? Why does it always need to be a versus thing? You know what I mean? That's my thing. Anyway. So chat, I just have to apologize to you that I didn't remind you that we have to vote soon. And your vote does matter. You should not neglect the power that you have, chat. And this is not just going for the women, this is going for everyone. Your voice matters. I make myself cringe when I say chat. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put that out of my vocabulary only when it is needed, because I'm starting to say chat in real life. And it is not even a chat, so fuck me. You should know that your decisions, your voice, and these progressive policies, whether it's employment equity focused or diversity focused, better infrastructure, stuff like that, you should know that you can have an impact out there. Okay? So even if you don't vote now, do some research, chat. I even would love to have like a completely political stream where we can look at the candidates that we are having to choose from, because I know nothing about the people that we're going to vote for in the next few months. And these people are in charge of approving certain projects that can get in the way of developing our communities that need it the most, that need service delivery the most. Yeah. So yeah, maybe when we're in a better space, chat. But for now, okay, let's have some punch. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. This one is for the ladies, chat. See, I also want you to turn off your brains sometimes. I don't know where this is gonna go. chat. but it's gonna be interesting. I just saw it involves a female, so I was like, let's download this shit. I don't know where this is going. I've never played this game before. Is this a goal game? I don't even think so. I'm still trying to figure out what this is about. Okay. It could be a dating simulator type shit. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I don't need to emotionally manipulate any women today. That would be going against what I stand for. Don't let me do that. Game, don't let me do that. Cute little cats. Okay, so okay, what? Okay. Okay. Did my wife just turn into a plant? Dude, this has nothing on Toki Toki Literature Club. I don't know if it can live up to that hype. So yeah, this is Tomac Save the Earth Regeneration. The ladies are busy saving the earth already. You have your Greta Thunbergs, you have your AOCs, you have your Helen Zellers.
Brother,
The ladies are saving us. Is it Korean? I thought it was Japanese. So we are going to see how we can support our ladies that are saving the earth. Specifically Tomaki or Tomac. Okay, are we getting birthed?
공간의 기억이 시작되던 순간 그 흑암의 혼돈 속에 조물주가 있었다. 그리고 조물주에 의해 모든 것이 시작되었다. 빛이 시작되고 물이 시작되고 생명이 시작되고 그리고 자신의 형상을 따라 자식들을 만들었으며 그 중에 마지들에게 영원함을 주어 그 모든 것을 관장하게 하였다. 그리고 그 시작된 흐름들의 방향을 정해주었다.
I see.
사랑이 시작되었다. 그렇게 시작이 있었다. 그렇게.
A love was born. Okay, we are destined for each other, whoever we are.
흐름은 흐름을 낳고 하나는 둘이 되고 딸은 딸을 낳고 둘은 넷이 되고 아들은 아들을 낳으며 넷은 여덟이 되었다. 하지만 사랑은 하나일 뿐이다. 모두가 하나를 나누었습니다. 신들은 서서히 하나뿐인 사랑에 대해 걱정하게 되었다. 그리고 그 걱정은 이제 사랑은 나누기에는 너무나 모자르다고 생각하기에 이르렀다.
There's only one love. Yeah, where's the dub? We need the dub. Okay, here we go, chat. Lock in. lately, the human desire for debauchery on earth is crossing the danger line. What are the thoughts of the other gods?
무정한 인간들 이제
Baldy says,
하고 있습니다. 무언가 경고를 해야 하지 않을까 합니다.
I agree, heartless humans now. They do not even listen to the gods. We should give them a warning. A warning?
에이즈 같은 질병을 몇 개 더 내리는 것이
I think it would be good to send down a few more diseases like AIDS.
Bruh, bruh.
What the fuck?
아냐 아냐. 확 불바다를 만들어 보는 겁니다.
Okay,
인간이 못할 정도의
that's really enough. No, no. We should turn it into a sea of fire, an inferno that humans will never forget.
좋은 생각입니다.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm excited to see where it does. Okay, wait, I see the YouTube needs some work. Let's see if I can adjust that. Slick, slick, slick. There we go. Bang, shabang.
여러신들이여 노여 마세요. 그래도
Okay,
인간은
we
서로
finally
사랑하고 있지 않나요?
have our first women in the game. My fellow gods, please do not be enraged. Are the humans not living and loving and enjoying life together? Thank you. I appreciate that. I will shake your hand. High five. We are doing what we have. What we doing with what we have, okay? Give us a break. This evil douchebag at the top says no. We must no longer forgive the humans' mistakes. To them, love is no longer love. It is merely the pleasure of indulging the flesh. It is lust.
그 수많은 경고와 우리들의 사랑을 인간들은 그냥 흘려보낼 뿐이었습니다. 이제
Humans have simply ignored our countless warnings and our love. Now, the only thing left for humans is destruction. Chill, bro.
이제 인간들에게 남은 것은
Wonderful. Now, the only thing left for humans is destruction. Okay, I guess they all on the same page. But everyone, we have a responsibility to love them, dude. Women always the voice of reason. In most cases, I would like to say. In most cases,
하시는군요. 사랑이 책임일 수 있으니까
specifically in this case, 100%, the goddess of love, you speak strange words. Can love be a responsibility?
남은 건 하나뿐이군요.
Ultimately, only one option remains. To the humans who are only growing more arrogant, all that is left is
하지만 그들에겐 분명 사랑하는 마음이 남아 있어요. 그들을 멸할 순 없어요.
but they still have love in their hearts. We cannot destroy them. There is merit in those words. Wait for the goddess of jealousy to say such a thing. They have a god for jealousy? Why? Then, goddess of jealousy, do you have a different idea? Goddess of love, how can you be so confident that love still exists among humans? I can tell. They still do have love, even though we like killing each other more.
Bruh.
어떻게 할 수 있죠?
How so? I find it hard to believe. Now, aren't there many who can hardly be distinguished from humans? I agree. Then, goddess of love, you yourself must prove that not only carnal desire, but also spiritual love remains in humans. Otherwise, humans cannot be forgiven. There remains only destruction. Chat, I just realized what this game is. Do you remember that meme a while ago? Would you still love me if I became a worm?
Bruh.
Do you remember that, chat? I think this is along those lines. Would you love me if I was a fynbosblond?
Bruh.
Would you love me if I turned into lavender?
Bruh.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why did it just close? Why did I just do that? Do we have to play it back? Let's take it back. How do I put it out of Windows, dude? The setup is so ass. Okay. Can we skip this? Skip. Do I need to put it a little softer? Where's the settings? Can I go to settings? Dude, I don't even have a save. I don't even have a save, though. No settings. That's fine. Okay, let's start again. Did we just skip to where... I will just skip to... Please softer. Okay.
기억이 시작되던 순간
To where we
흑암의
stopped.
혼돈 속에 조물주가 있었다.
Dude, I'm on 10. How are we able to... How is it still so loud? Can I skip this? Okay, so we can skip all of this. We should get by the Goddess of Jealousy. I was sad because you made fun of it. Yeah, because it's a fucking stupid question. Of course, I will love you if you turned into a worm. It's just a different type of love. I'm joking. I will show you now how I would take care of you. I will show you now. Something is making sound. Okay. Okay, here we go. How so? I find it hard to believe. How? Aren't there more who can hardly be distinguished from demons? Oh, okay, yeah. We did this. They were all like, yes, destroy all humans. No, I shall prove it. What kind of proof would convince all of you? If there is a human who can love you, the goddess of love, who is regarded as the most beautiful in the universe, without your body, but with only your face, then love on earth can be proven. My goodness. Indeed, that's a good idea. If that's the case. Is it? Indeed, that's a good idea. I see. Evian, can you do it? If not, no, this is ridiculous. As expected, you cannot prove it then. No, I shall prove it. I hope that love remains in humans. It is certainly there, and it is very full. Okay, is this where my wife turns into a sunflower plant? Bruh. Wait. So it is that. Wait, this is crazy actually. I think I kinda have to. Would you love me if I was just a head and no body? I will show you how I do that. In fact, I will show you. Z, you are gonna be my wife for this game. Please decide your domain. Oh wait, that's my name. This is my name. Okay, Ash. Z. Here we go. Hairstyle, I would say. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's say medium. Brown. Do we give her the Gojo eyes? I think we give her the Gojo eyes, chat. And so Evian, the goddess of love, came down to the mortal world. By coincidence of fate, the seed of love holding Evian fell in your front yard. 3 months later, the seed grew and bore a huge bud. It soon split open and it revealed it's from, haha, what a big flower. Huh? This is? That's, he basically did the
Brother,
meme. This is him right now. I've moved it here, but what should I do? What's your name? Name? What's my name? You don't even know that? Then your name is Z, the word for calling you. That's for calling you. Aha, that's my name. Yes, that's it. My name is Ash. Who is this? Oops, who is it? Ha ha ha, I am the famous prophet, Evening Moonlight. You are really lucky to have met me. Ha 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 ha. Is he crazy? Let's just ignore him. Oops, no, I'm really a famous prophet. I'll just ignore him. In that case, you ate ramen last night, didn't you? Okay. I mean, is it Korean or is it Japanese? I kind of... Does Korean people also have... Do they also have ramen on their side? Is there kimchi in that ramen? Not sure. And you ate ice cream for dessert and went to bed without brushing your teeth? Gosh, no. How did you know? Haha, I told you I'm a famous prophet. Hey, I ate kimchi stew last night. I'm leaving. So, I guess it is Korean. I guess that makes sense. Come to think of it. Oh, buldak. Is buldak the ramen... Is that the Korean ramen vibes? Korean ramen noodles. Come to think of it, I'm a prophet. I wouldn't know about the past, would I? Actually, what I just said was your dinner menu for the night. I'm new to the game, so it's probably good to see the help. Okay, let's see. Who asked if you're real? Tell me my future. Your future is the future of the earth. That's why I will always be by your side, whether you want it or not. Is that a prophecy, you quack prophet? Haha, you're so impatient. Your future depends on the menu, on the night, and the status window on the left. For example, when she is thirsty, give her something to drink. Then her thirst will be quenched. And if you want to increase her intellect, tell her to read a book. Sit down. Read a book. That's funny. But she can't read a book without a book. True. Facts, dude. What an excellent example. Is that a soliloquy? Gosh, no, that's obvious. Did you happen to? Did you play Tomax Save the Earth Chemix Limited Edition? No, what is that? It's a shame you haven't played that game. From now on, you better not dash and listen to me carefully. Then, do you know where to buy books? You can buy things at the convenience store once a month. If you buy a book there, you can read it. Why do you keep stating the obvious? Yeah, I'm also thinking that. I didn't know at first, then I'll tell you some more important information. Make good use of the location and whether the decrease values are different depending on the location. Oh, it's still not helpful. For example, if you see snow falling, your sensitivity will increase. Oh, that's the first time you've been helpful. What else? This is all from me. The future of the earth now depends on your choices. No, you only told me one thing. There's a trick by the developers. Okay. Shall we start the game now? Oh my God. We just met her. Do we let her read a book immediately? I feel like I can see she's not on the smart side. I might have to move this thing here. Maybe on that side there. Maybe here. The temperature is also gonna matter, chat. The temperature is very important in this game. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so stress levels is low. I guess that's a good thing. We don't want this bar up, right? So stamina, thirsty, not that thirsty, fatigue, faith. How do we increase her faith? Favor, charm, sensibility. Okay, let's give her a heart. Can we stroking and pinch? Is our first interaction a pinch? I actually want to do it. Let's see. Click. Oh my God, this is gonna be... I don't think I did it. Let's do a stroke. There we go. We're stroking and we stroke her face. Okay. One of their brands is pinch. Yeah, I don't know how that worked. But our fiction did go up, I think. Not much faith in the world. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to what would be your first lunch in this world? What do you think would be something that someone will feed you first time? Like, okay, I'm gonna feed you this. If you die, then it is what it is. But I think pizza is like a general one that could go both ways. So let's feed it. Thanks you for the meal. I want more slice. Okay. I feel like we did well there. It went 0.1% up. Milk. Yeah, milk is a good one. I don't see milk on there. Breathe and blink. Let's give us some breathing techniques. Oh, okay. Her favor and her faith went down. I feel like if you're breathing, your face should go up. No. How are you even able to breathe? Okay. Let's not let her blink too much. We are really letting her do way too much singing. Can she sing? Okay, she can sing. That's cool. I didn't know she can do that. What else can we do here? How can we improve Z's status? She needs some help. Back to the game. We gave her some pat on the head. I'm trying to think what is going to... Ooh, she is very thirsty. Holy shit. I do not see milk here anywhere. I see juice and alcohol. I don't think we start with alcohol, chat. I think we maybe keep her halal for now. And then we let's give her some water. Okay, so it goes down, so that's a good thing. Stamina goes down. That's a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we want more favor, if we want more charm, but the thirsty bar must go down. Okay. She's still thirsty. Give her some juice. I see her. Oh, that gave her some faith. Holy shit, that was big stats. She's super happy about juice. She loves juice. What kind of plant is she? Do you think that she would like eating herself? Bruh. Should we give her a fruit? That kind of seems cannibalistic in a way. She's eating an apple. Stress levels is going up. Indeed, I do. Yeah. I'm sorry I gave you an apple. I'm sorry. That was not kind of me. Her stats went down, kinda. Not in a good way. She's in a bad mood now. I don't think she liked that apple at all. Let's stroke her some more. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. On the nose, next to the eyes. Ooh, you kind of need to be quick with it. Bruh. Did you see that there was a fly on? There was a freaking fly, bro. Oh my god. What is this button? Let's see. Oh shit. So this is food, and then you have more stuff here. I agree with the taste. Yeah, I think that normally, what does normally mean? Sleep. Okay, are we hungry? I think the hungry bar is too high. Window. Let's put it by the window. Oh shit. Why did that go down? Oh no, she's not happy about that. Go to work. Okay, let's not go to work quite yet. Okay, let's give her some more food. I think she needs the food. She needs to eat. Tteokbokki, is tteokbokki nutritional? Can you give that to a plant lady? Do you think that she would appreciate that? Does the chat love tteokbokki or not? I personally not a fan. I would not feed this to my enemy. But would you, chat? Would you feed tteokbokki to your plant? Nice, yes, exactly. So this is more cannibal vibes. Hunger has gone down quite a bit. Okay, that's good. Stamina, thirst. Let's give her some more water. She loves water. That gives her so much faith. You love it. Okay, so that is good. Let her read some. Wow. Massive stats. Holy shit. Yeah, reading is OP in this game. I just saw green. Maybe you should read more, chat. How do I know when I'm supposed to go to work? Options, display, can we fix that up a bit? Full screen, there we go. Back to main, apply changes, yes. There we go, now we are talking. Volume control, okay? We don't have to mess with this too much. Display, we already did that. View image only. Oh, you just want to look at your wife? Your blonde wife? Okay, there we go. I think that is all we can do when it comes to settings. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to move her again. I think she needs some photosynthesis. I think that it is in the daytime, so we should go to work probably, right? Normal hair did a lot. So we combed the hair or something. I'm not sure what we did there. I'm not sure what we did there or what that means. That was interesting. And I think that, yeah, let's not move her. Let's do some more pinching. Pinch. I said it hurt. Oh, okay. So she didn't like that. Bruh. I think that affection meter went up. So did she like that or did she not like that? I'm confused. Music, does she love it? Favor, faith, stamina. How does she know any songs? Oh wait, she's sweating. Is this sweating, chat? Is that because it's hot? Okay, let's move her. She needs to cool down. Put her by the table. I think this is the most comfortable place. Okay, so she fucks with this location. She likes it here. Get her out of the sun. Let her drink some juice. She loves juice. Maybe some water. Yeah, we just brute forcing it. Where do we go? I see she is still sweating. Do we put her under the storage? It's a bit gloomy, but if we must go, she's not sweating anymore. I think the vibes is not great, but the temperature is fine. The vibes aren't great here, but the temperature is fine. Let's see how she does in the garden. What if a puppy bites me and takes me away? Okay, so now we give her some little strokes. Strokey. Give her a little pat on the head. You did a good job. Little pats on the head.
Oh my god!
So cute. And then we feed her some more, I guess. Is this a game where we just constantly feeding her? We cannot let her stress levels increase. And blink. We never tried to blink before. Blink. Must we blink like the whole time? How is that supposed to work? I wonder if we go to work, will someone steal my wife? I'm curious to see what is gonna happen. The date and the turn. Oh shit! I only have 30 things that I can do. Drink more water. We spamming the water, chat. We spamming the water. Let her read some more. Okay. Yes, it is going up. Put her inside first. I want to see what's gonna happen though. I really want to see what's gonna happen. Official on. How you doing, bro? I think it's been too long. Bruh. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? It's nice to see you. Are you having fun on your Sunday? Happy Women's Day, official arc. Happy Women. It's day. This is the best game you will ever play in your life. if your wife ever turned into a plant or a worm or any different species, would you take care of her? That is the question, official arc. That is the real question. Okay, we're putting her inside. She needs to chill inside. Otherwise, the dog, I guess, is gonna steal my wife. Table. Yeah, how do I switch the light off? It's super hot here. I think she needs to go outside. We can't keep her in the storage, bro. She's losing faith. Okay, fuck it. We're going to work. Oh, wait. No, wait. So if she sleeps, what happens? Okay, so she's hungry now, obviously, because she just slept. Chang Yong Yong. I like the Jang. B minus. Month result. Okay, on the window. On the window made it where she was hot again. I can't put her on the window. I can't put her under the desk or on the desk under the lamp. It's not going to work. You have to look after your plant wife. Otherwise, she's going to burn out. We don't want that. Doesn't she need sunlight? But she's sweating though. She's not a normal plant. She's a human plant. What was that face? Oh shit. Okay. I see now. So this is why we need money. This is why we need to go to the job. That is why there is an option there. Colored pencil. Why do we need the alcohol? We never tried that before. I feel like her faith would go down. We might actually give that a shot. The pizza seems OP. I'm gonna go with more pizza. Maybe just one. We have to go with more juice. I think the water does come in clutch because it's infinite. And then can we buy another book? Lottery ticket. Whoa. Okay. If all the shapes match, you win a prize. First place is 5,000 gold and the other prices are less than that. Okay, let's see. Order. We just did that shit. You definitely an enthusiastic. I don't know why I did that first and I did something else. Enthusiastic car collector, aren't you? So do I have a car now? Is that what happened? Or did I just get 5,000 monies? Why is my money so low? How does that actually work? I'm so confused. Brown hair dye, gold hair dye. Okay, details. Can I get some details? Is this what I have left? Shit. Okay, I still have burger. We still have a burger chat. Oh no. What is going on with We need to pet oh shit. We're losing her, chat. She doesn't want to read. Can we move her though? Can we move her? Let's move her to the window. It would be nice if there was a curtain. Okay, so she's saying certain things. I think we're gonna have to look into it in the future. We might need to invest in a freaking curtain, bro. Do we? I see here she's mainly thirsty. Drink some water. Man, she's moody today. She's not feeling the vibes. We should probably let her do some exercise, get the blood flowing or her stems flowing. Drink some more water. There we go. Increase the faith. And you can have a burger. Munch, munch, munch. That made her less clever. I don't know how that made her less clever. Can you blink for me? Blink, 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 blink. Nice. Okay, so we need to tap that shit. We need to make her blink as much as possible. And then she will have strong. Let's comb her hair. Loki. Oh, she's sick of the style. Holy shit. Dude, this is too real. I think that we go to work, but We probably... Did she sleep yet? Mama, I want to eat something sweet. Okay, so she's tired of the normal flavors we are giving up. Have a fruit. Peel it for me. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we have that option. Alcohol. Will that give her more vibes? You have to drink until you're... Oh shit. My childhood dream was to become an astronaut. What? Bruh. Okay. Become an astronaut. I think it's a job that doesn't suit me at all now, to the point where I wonder if those days really existed. The diary I wrote for my summer vacation homework in elementary school was full of stories about space travel. No chocolate. I think we're gonna need to invest in some chocolate soon. According to my diary, on July 30th, 1987, I met an alien on that day. An alien with 3 arms, 4 legs, and a face between its legs. An alien that I can't even imagine now. And on August 3rd, 1987, I almost got hit by a small meteorite falling from the sky, but I managed to avoid it. This guy is the chosen one. This vacation homework diary received a 5-star, you did a great job mark. The job of an elementary school teacher seems to be a very interesting one. I don't know why, but my dream of becoming an astronaut gradually faded away during a certain exam period with no particular career aspirations. We all the same here. While studying a subject called biology, I decided to become a biologist. OMG. Match made in heaven. Let us see the stars to get a space book. Yeah, I don't know how to let us see the sun, because the sun is a star, right? I don't know how to make us see the nighttime. I'm not sure how to do that. Or get a space book. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to look into that. That could be 5,000 rand or something. I remember studying only biology at the city library and reading room throughout the exam period. Failing all subjects except biology. Thinking about it now, I seem to be quite a strange person. Then I entered the design department at university, and now I'm on a level of absence and working at a small doll company. What? Looking back, my wish was not to meet a real alien or to become an astronaut. It was to have a wife. Or to become a biologist who talks to insects. I just seem to be hoping for something absurd, enchanting, and special. Hey, you got what you wanted. You got what you want. You cannot complain. No takebacks. But such opportunities never came. And my current state is an extremely ordinary doll designer. Except for the fact that the talking, moving, head-only lady is looking at me. Although it's not an alien and I haven't become an astronaut, it seems that something absurd, enchanted, and special that I couldn't have imagined is happening. I just can't feel it yet. Dude, the vibes are off. Could you give me some water? Ah, yes, just a moment. Come to think of it, the dream of becoming a biologist and talking to non-human creatures seems to have become a reality to some extent. It seems like a subject that needs more research. Oh no, is he going to take her head apart? Please don't do that. You do not do that to your wife. You see, so now she's sweating again. It is just too freaking hot here. I'm gonna have to put her outside. The air is nice. Yes, keep her outside. We're doing her hair. I'm sick of the style now. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't fucking do that. You seem a little hungry. Let me give you some pizza. and bring some pickles. Okay, she wants pickles, so she wants burgers. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe if you had a curtain. Yeah, I think I need to go to my job. We need to go to my job. I'm sorry you're feeling like shit today. I know, baby, I know, but I need to lock in so I can provide. I'm going to work and I'll be back. Are you going to see another woman right now? That's fucked up. That is fucked. How do I see how much money I have? Cloudy. So the weather is cloudy. I'm still sweating. That's weird. Okay, so my job seems to give me very little money. My job as a doll designer. Okay, chat. I'm gonna have to. My wife is going to have to wait. End of the game. Save game. Almost didn't say. Holy shit. We will continue this again. We will come back to this. How do I leave you? Are you seeing another woman? Yes, I am. I'm going to see my actual wife. Chat. Ladies, men,
brother.
Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for coming out, sharing this moment with me, celebrating our women, not only in South Africa, but in the streamer space, in the online network web. Sound like Janasi. Don't you dare say that. That is so rude. Yeah, I did sound like it. Chat. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I really want to be in a better health state, but if you did like this format, tell me in the comment section if you did like what we talked about. If you like women, if you appreciate the ladies and you support better services, better safety, better infrastructure, better everything for our women specifically, not in South Africa, but in the world. We need to protect them. We cannot live without them. If you support that, chat, tell me in the comments, like this video. If you don't, fuck off, firstly. And then like the video anyway. I'm so desperate for engagement, bro. Anyway, chat, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Goodbye. 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 Salam, salam, salam. Bye.